There is one movement that flips the switch on stubborn belly fat. Over 60 and tired of watching your waistline creep outward as if it is just part of getting older? What if the truth is that you have been believing a myth and that there is one movement that flips the switch on stubborn belly fat faster than you thought possible? It is not endless crunches, and it is not pounding the pavement for hours. It is a smarter way to work with your body's changing chemistry, so you can finally unlock the fat-burning pathways that most people over 60 never use. In this video, I am going to guide you step by step through a short routine that can shrink your waistline, strengthen your core, protect your spine, and give you the confidence to move through your day feeling lighter and stronger. Stay with me, because once you feel how these cues light up your deep core, you will understand why this approach works when so many others stall. Your body has not quit on you. Your strategy just needs an update. Here is the honest truth about training after 60. Muscle mass declines, hormone responses shift, and metabolism slows. But that does not mean your body has quit on you. Your strategy just needs an update. Traditional routines rely on forward-bending crunches or long, slow cardio sessions that can miss the deep stabilizers that keep your midsection firm. The goal now is to reactivate those stabilizers, use controlled tempo, emphasize the lowering phase, and pair movement with breathing that amplifies circulation and fat mobilization. When you do this correctly, you do not have to outwork time. You outsmart it. As you learn these 5 movements, think of them as a toolkit. Some days you will choose 1 or 2, on others you will run the whole sequence, but every rep should focus on precision rather than speed, so form stays clean and joints stay happy. The standing knee lift turns a warm-up into a deep core activation. Exercise number 5 is the standing knee lift with resistance, and it turns a warm-up into a deep core activation. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and hold a lightweight or water bottle at chest height. Lift your right knee on a diagonal towards your left shoulder as you press the weight forward and keep your ribs stacked over your hips. Hold the top for 2 seconds, then lower for a slow count of 3 to load the muscles as they lengthen. Breathe out firmly on the lift, as if blowing out birthday candles, so your transverse abdominis draws in and supports the spine from the front. Start with 8 reps per side and build to 15 as balance and control improve. This diagonal pattern recruits more fibers than a straight lift, and the slow lowering phase teaches your midsection to brace while you move, which is exactly what daily life demands. Morning reps give your body a stronger fat-burning signal. If you can, do the standing knee lift first thing in the morning, before caffeine or a heavy meal. Morning reps give your body a stronger fat-burning signal because insulin is typically lower and your nervous system is clearer. Keep the weight light enough to move crisply without shrugging your shoulders or tipping your pelvis. If your hip flexors dominate, reduce the range, exaggerate the diagonal, and picture your belt line tightening as you raise the knee. Over time, you can add a slight pause at the top or a heavier bottle to keep the challenge progressive. Small, smart changes beat big, sloppy ones every time. And the key is to feel the work in the midsection rather than just in the front of the hip. Wall push-ups become a full-body core exercise when you brace first. Exercise number 4 is the modified wall push-up with core engagement, and it is a joint-friendly way to strengthen the upper body while trimming the waist. Stand about 2 feet from a wall with hands at shoulder height and shoulder width apart. Before you bend the elbows, brace your core as if someone is about to poke your stomach, and keep one straight line from head through hips to heels. Lower for 2 seconds. Pause softly at the wall for 1. Then press away for 2, and think about moving the wall with your whole body rather than just your arms. Aim for 12 to 15 repetitions for 3 sets, with 30 seconds of rest. To progress, step your feet farther back by a few inches each week while maintaining perfect alignment and controlled tempo. When form leads the way, the midsection lights up and the movement stops being just an arm exercise. A small stability challenge unlocks big gains in core recruitment. Once wall push-ups feel steady, add a tiny stability challenge to deepen core recruitment. Try 3 reps with your left heel hovering a centimeter off the floor while you keep your hips square. Then switch sides. This subtle change forces your obliques and transverse abdominis to prevent rotation, and that is exactly how your body burns more while staying safe. If your shoulders creep toward your ears, reset. Roll them down and back, and imagine a string gently drawing the top of your head forward. Quality always beats quantity, and keeping the tempo honest ensures the exercise delivers metabolic tension that continues paying dividends after the set is over. Seated bicycle rotations turn rotation and lift into gentle power. Exercise number 3 is the seated bicycle rotation, a chair-based version that is friendly on the neck and lower back while still targeting deep belly fat. Sit tall on a sturdy chair without leaning into the backrest, feet flat and hip width apart. Place your hands lightly behind your head with elbows wide, but do not interlace your fingers. Lift your right knee as you rotate your rib cage to bring your left elbow toward it. Then return to center and switch sides. Aim for 20 total rotations at about 1 second each, while exhaling on the twist and inhaling back to center. Between sets, stand up and march in place for 20 seconds to keep blood flowing. This pattern teaches your midsection to coordinate rotation and lift, which carries over to everyday tasks like reaching and stepping, and it does so without cranking the neck or yanking the head. Breath is not decoration. It is the amplifier for fat loss after 60. Breathing is the quiet engine of every result you want from this routine, and breath is not decoration. It is the amplifier for fat loss after 60. On the seated bicycle, keep the breath noisy and deliberate so you feel your ribs expand as you inhale and narrow as you exhale. If your hip flexors start doing all the work, shorten the knee lift and turn your attention to the rib cage, initiating the rotation. Visualize your belly button gently drawing towards your spine as the elbow approaches the knee, and try to keep the pelvis facing forward like a car headlight. Small cues make big differences, And your lower back will thank you for moving from the ribs instead of from the neck or shoulders. Controlled side bends teach your core to brace in the lateral plane. Exercise number 2 is the standing side bend with breath control, and it blends mobility, strength, and calm nervous system energy. Stand with feet a little wider than shoulder width and keep your knees soft. Take 3 quiet nasal breaths to center yourself. Inhale for 4 counts as you sweep your right arm overhead in an easy arc. Then exhale for 6 counts as you bend to the left, sliding the left hand down the leg while keeping your rib cage stacked. Pause for a gentle 2 count at your comfortable end range, then inhale back to stand and repeat to the other side. Perform 10 bends per side. Controlled side bends teach your core to brace in the lateral plane, which most routines ignore. And the long exhale lowers stress chemistry that loves to store fat around the abdomen. You will feel a pleasant warmth across the waist when you get it right. Consistency beats intensity because the body loves rhythm more than heroics. Let us stitch the plan together so it is easy to follow and sustainable. In week 1, do the metabolic bridge hold daily for 4 rounds of around 30 seconds each, and add the standing knee lift every other day. In week 2, keep the bridge daily and alternate days with wall push-ups. In week 3, bring in the seated bicycle for 3 sessions, and in week 4, add the standing side bends twice. From week 5 onward, do the bridge most days and rotate the other 4 exercises 3 to 5 times a week, depending on how you feel. Track progress by measuring your waist every 2 or 3 weeks, not daily, and write 1 sentence in a notebook about posture or energy so you notice wins that the mirror might miss. Consistency beats intensity because the body loves rhythm more than heroics. You are not fighting your age. You are training your age right. This is about more than a smaller belt notch, and it is about reclaiming the way you move and breathe so daily life feels easier and confidence returns. By activating your deep stabilizers, you help your back. By improving your breathing, you help your brain. And by moving with control, you teach your body to burn fuel more efficiently. If one exercise stood out to you today, commit to it for 7 days and keep the promise short enough that you actually keep it. At the end of the week, choose whether to add another movement. Add a few seconds of time under tension, or take your first progress note. Share your wins with someone who needs hope, because momentum grows when it is shared. You are not fighting your age. You are training your age right. And I cannot wait to see what the next 7 days look like for you.